I was actually going to start this video outside. It started raining. It was cold. I put on a sweatshirt and I thought, it's cool enough in the house. It's cool enough in the house. I'll stay in here. But I thought I'd talk a little bit about each of us finding joy in something in life. Doing something that we enjoy doing that'll get us out of our head, get us away from all the bad stuff that goes on and on and on. Mom and I were talking about how when we were growing up, you were lucky if you had a TV. True case. But when we did, it had 3 channels. And it wasn't 24/7 news. So they just dealt with things day to day. They knew to prep, have as much food and items that they could have stored. Mama did a lot of canning when we were little. A lot. A lot of everything from scratch when we were little. But nowadays it's so over time, it's a lot. It is. So we have to find joy in something in life. And one of my joys, even though it's a pain in the neck sometimes, I've got so much I need to do, is my critters. And I had put together a video back at the beginning when things were budding out, the red buds. I think the dogwoods were fixing to come out. I was just enjoying being outside, seeing what was growing, seeing if I knew what it was, and enjoying my critters. And this time, I happened to have my camera on me when I went to pick up a piece of trash, and Mr.Omi and his flock of 5, he's got 5 women, they were more or less the focus that day because I'm not usually on that end as much as I am the rest of it. You know, because you have the dogs and the goats and the chickens and all that. I can't let them out because when they have escaped, the other crew doesn't take kindly to it. Now that Mr. Bogart's up there, I don't want to take a chance. But I thought it'd be nice tonight to share one of the things in life that brings me joy. Yeah, it can be work. Like I tell my mom, it's all in your mindset. It's what keeps me going a lot of times. So, I hope you enjoy. I can't figure out where y'all are at. Why'd y'all come in here for? Huh? Because I got it wide open. It's got to be cleaned out. It's of no use right now. Yeah, we're not using it right now. Y'all can play in there. Is that your play? I've been hunting for eggs in there, and there's one of the renegades out there. I'll move. I'll be good to you, Bogart. You know Tammy named you Bogart? She did. Oh, look at them wings. I'm glad he went one way and I'm going another. I came in one of the lots to do a little cleanup. I don't remember if it was dog feed or chicken feed or both I have. I think I got a little bit of both up there. But Bogart, he's leading the pack. Won't hurt anything. But I had to catch it. And then these down here are catching what they drop. That's too funny. You were in here when I first got here. I've done cleaned out one of the little lots and everything, and you're still in here. What are you trying to tell me? Are you done? Are you done? Well, go on. I know I'm early. I'm sorry. I'll pay you a little more. see some eggs. Oh, I see some eggs. How long can you keep it up? Are you done? Are you done? She's done. I've got 5 eggs. Aren't those beautiful? Those are beautiful. She's telling on me. Oh no, she went and got Bogart. She went and got Bogart on me. Oh no. That 5 beautiful eggs. I have one for whatever reason wants to lay on top of this right here. So that's where it's at. And she does about every other day. Hi, Mr.Omi. I very seldom come down on this end with my phone. Hi, sweetie. I think you're going to be 6 years old this year. You and your sisters right there. He's got 2 sisters, and she's got a bald top she got out and got in a hen pot. This is part of my older flock. The Polish are, the other 3, the Cochin is, I think it's a Cochin. Y'all can, well, while I got you over here, I might as well show you. If I can get them to where you can see them, they think I'm bringing something different. I got chicken scratch mixed in with their feed. Oh, one went in the house. I've got that one, which I think is a Long Island Red. And that one. Let me see. Can I back it off? Oh, you want the camera? You want to talk to Omi? She's the reason you have your name. Oh. Yeah. But there's just 5. Well, I guess that is, no, there's 6 in this flock. So one of them did go in the house. And like I said, most of them I know are my older ones. Except maybe for the, there it is. There you are. Yeah, you look a little frayed on top too. I used to have a rooster that looked like her, and I named him Rod, after Rod Stewart. Hi, sweetie. I'll come in tomorrow, okay? Okay. Maybe I can get a close-up of you. I see it. I get close up top of your head, gal. That's why I keep y'all in here. I do. I'm not sure what kind that one is. That's one of the younger ones. Not young, but younger. But I came over here to pick up this piece of paper. And I was noticing I've got some kind of bulbs, I think, growing right here. I'm not sure what kind of flower. No, there's no feed in there. I've gave everybody everything. And then I pointed these out in another video. Those are so pretty. Should I replant those? Get some of these and replant them? Oh, I've got stuff growing all on this side of the hill. I'm not sure what it is. I really don't remember. I know I didn't plant anything here or there, but then these are so pretty. I'd love to have a whole yard. I think I might have videoed something that was 1 or 2, but look at that. Is that not a beautiful bouquet? But I'm always saying, and hear the birds. But this is kind of my graveyard for trees that crashed on me, like those. Caleb came and cut off all I wanted cut off, and I told him just leave that because that makes a good goat playground. Now I'm kind of wondering about my decision on that one right there. I don't think it's close enough to the fence where they can climb over or jump over. That's the kind of things I think about. Oh, there's some more up there of the little white flower. But I may put this video out with another little chit chat. Y'all can tell me, should I try to transplant those? And maybe some of these, or should I let them grow this year and then when they're at their end, transplant them? And those right there, I used to know the name of those and I can't even remember. But maybe you can help me out. There's one back there that's fixing to pop out. One of the cats. Can I get it? There it is. Y'all staying pretty close to me, and I didn't even put feed down here. They got this big area right here. I'm fixing to rearrange some stuff. I think these tarps have been up about 6 years too. A lot of it needs cleaned up. Last year was a little slow for me, so hopefully this year I can get a few things done. Well, no wonder your top of your head's chopped. You stick your head through the railing. And then these come to play catch up on what doesn't make it through the fence. Okay. You're just too pretty, Mr.Omi. Yes, you are. What are you doing up here? Did you eat? I remembered to bring your food so I didn't have to backtrack. But this kennel right here kind of got demolished when one of the trees fell on it. And I've got a rooster and a hen in here that I need to find out where I'm putting them so they don't fight. The rooster can't go with the other roosters. And I believe I know what I'm going to do with the hen. She's going to stay here. It's just, I think I know where I'm going to put her. Was that good dinner? I bought it specially for you. Not really. You and all your counterparts. Hey, Thelma, what are they barking at? What are they barking at? I have no clue. But look at the red buds, and the dogwoods are fixing to bloom out. I think the Bradford pears, yeah, that happened when the tree fell. But we've got red buds all through here. And those are my Rosa Sharons. I'll leave them, I guess, like this time around, but they're going to have to be cut back. They get tall so fast. I'm growing a garden, and it's not a garden I plan on growing. This is what you call a volunteer stinging nettle garden. And because the animals don't tramp in here, and I've not had chickens in here or anything else, look how long and tall it's getting. It's usually along this whole fence line, but since I've been having my one group of free roaming chickens, they pretty much take care of that. Got a tarp right here that I kind of put down. I need to go in there and clean that out. But then I'm going to see if Kenny will help me get rid of all this. There's some other stuff in there. Is that plantain maybe? And But yeah, you don't want stinging nettle on you. Trust me. That stuff is rough. And it's got some other little wild stuff in there, but I want to clean this out so I can use it later for something else. And stinging nettle's not one of them. Been raining this morning, so I thought I'd better get my tarp more under here. All this has to be cleaned out. I've got my work cut out for me. What are y'all doing? Not an egg one today yet. Not from nary one of you. Yeah, they're laying down on the job. But so far I've collected. Yeah, I've got them sitting on some feed, so hopefully I don't jostle them around. But I've got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, I think. And I have 4 where Mr.Omi and them are. But I want to hang on to those. Might have 5 because I may, if I get a broody hen, I may want to hatch them, and I know I've got some time to think about it. In other words, those are for purpose, not eating. Oh, I might try to integrate them with all the ones over here with masks. And I might start letting them run around. They've got a big area, humongous area, but it's got to be cleaned up. But Mask, when it's warm, he lays next to the Isa Browns over there on the other end. He stays right there with them. But then I've got 2 hens and a rooster here. No, yeah, because I gave 1 rooster away. So if I could integrate these, those, and the 5 older ones, then I can free up all this to clean up and redo. Y'all think that's a good idea? They said just don't put them out here. No, I couldn't if I have a rooster. Not with that one. He's a good one, though. Aren't you, Bogart? Bogart. You want a brother over here? Huh? Do you? He's not going to answer me. But I think that's it for right now. I'm fixing to close it up for now. I usually stay up here for a while, and if I'm kind of picking up till my back starts, and my back says go down the hill. Before I go down the hill, I was being nosy just to see if I'd have a hen in here before I left, and guess what? You waited till I got done with everything. I collected all the eggs. Yes. And now I'm going down to the house. You gonna lay an egg? Don't get Mr. Rooster over here, okay? I'll come back and check later, okay? Okay. She's sitting there in front of one of my chicken runs that is closed for now. I'm gonna kind of revamp it, but I'm thinking she's thinking I'll go back in if she ever gets that done. And I'm not sure where she even lays her eggs. That would be an Easter egg hunt. Between the rain and the sunshine, look how green everything's getting. I see weed eating in the future. And of course, things that the wind has blown. I think we cut that down last year and it come back. I'm not sure what it is. I made that little tree. I don't know if you can see it or not. But got greenery coming. I'm not trying to catch you. I can't afford to fall. But I was gonna walk down through here. This road's been tarred and chipped. Looks like a lot of the top gravel may have washed off. It's really solid underneath, all the way down. But, and then the trees from up there, that's not our property, but they happen to fall. all down through here and over all my skids. So one of these days that's going to be a cleanup job. But I was looking at these. I'm not sure what these are going to be. I don't think they're going to be lilies, but they might be. Can't get any. Oh wait, I can get closer. There. Might be my tiger lilies. I don't know what has come over here. I'm anxious to see when they bloom out. I want to thank you for watching. I hope that you got a little enjoyment out of watching my critters too. And I'm sure you'll see them here and there in videos. And until next time, we'll talk soon.